Good evening, everyone. Welcome to day 35 of the Sahaja Yoga 21-day online meditation. My name is Tripti, and I'm coming to you from Boston. We are in our second session of the year called Going Deeper. We'll be starting our session with a foot soak. So if there's anybody here who's joining us for the very first time today, and you're wondering what a foot soak is, it is literally, as the word term says, foot soak. So we'll be soaking our feet in a tub of water. You can throw in some salt into the water and keep some fresh water ready available, easily handily nearby, because we'll use that to rinse our feet once we are done with the foot soak. You can also keep some paper towels available to wipe your feet after. All of our sessions are recorded, so if you would like to go back and review any of the information that has been shared in our sessions, you can do that by watching the recordings on our website, the link for which will be shared in the chat. At the end of our session today, we'll have a workshop or a breakout where you'll have a chance to speak with an experienced Sahaja Yoga practitioner. So if there's any questions you have or want to share an experience or maybe need a little more information to discuss something you've been feeling in your meditations, any questions on a chakra or you're not sure how to clear a certain chakra, then this is a great resource you have. You can join this workshop session. You can speak to somebody who can guide you along. Also, if you'd like to request a mentor, someone who can work with you one-on-one, you can fill out the form, a link for which will be shared in the chat. So in our last session on Thursday, we spoke about the center heart, having confidence in your new awareness. Today, we'll talk about the right heart, doing the right thing with dignity, grace, and decency. So we'll be joined by a presenter who will take us through a guided meditation. We'll do a foot soak. We'll listen to a talk by Shri Mataji, the founder of Sahaja Yoga. And at the end of the session, we'll be taken into the workshops. And now I'd like to welcome our presenter for this evening. Hi, Mark.
Hello, Tripti. Great to see you.
Likewise. And now over to you.
Okay, so as Tripti was saying, in Sahaja Yoga we have the heart chakra, and it has three aspects, as do all the chakras: left, center, and of all things, right. So since we talked about the left heart, the spirit, the reflection of divinity within us, tonight we'll talk about taking those aspects of the right channel, the doing, the planning, the solving of things, and enlightening that with a clear right heart. So let me first mention some of the qualities of the right heart chakra when it's clear. You can see that it's located on the two little fingers, and left little finger is left heart, right little finger is right heart. So the qualities of the heart chakra have all these aspects of left, right, and center. So today, the quality of leadership and sort of courage or confidence, which are mostly on the right aspect of the heart. So when the right heart is clear, you'll notice that the people around you who have this quality, or if you have it, you're very consistent. You're never aggressive. You never demand attention or position or more stuff. You're content with what you have and who you are. You're very peaceful, calm, mild, kind, sweet. Beyond that, you're gracious, you're warm, you're generous, benevolent, compassionate. You don't think about what I need. And so in action, you'll see somebody with a very clear right heart, because say they have a sister, and the sister has a little child, and the little child wants to make a special card for you because it's your birthday. So maybe the child is like 3, 4 years old. So they spend hours making this beautiful card with glue and decorations. And then you come over and, oh, surprise, birthday cake, and the child presents you with this card. And you can see that they spelled your name wrong. But you don't really even notice. you just feel the love that was put into that card. You cherish that card. It's going to go up on the mantle in your house, and you just feel such love and affection for that child. And so it's that level of dignity of seeing the intention of the person, of seeing that they really wanted to please you, and you have that very serene, calm, loving demeanor all the time. So you're always dignified, you're balanced. Even when there's a situation that doesn't look very promising or good, you're quite fearless. And when there's things around you that are kind of pulling other people down, for some reason you're kind of immune to it. And that's all the qualities of the right heart. It's an amazingly important aspect of our subtle system where no matter what's happening, you just bear it. You don't need to complain about it, worry about it, whine about it. So people say to you, oh, wow, you're so confident, you're so strong. And you realize, well, actually, I didn't used to be, but I've been clearing my right heart using Sahaja Yoga. And the other quality of the right heart is that you really see inside people. You really see their true nature. How they dress, how they look, how they speak is not really important to you. You have a very deep, subtle perception. So you're quite an amazing person when you clear out your right heart chakra. And you'll notice people that have a really good right heart chakra. They have such a dignity. People tend to look up to them just because they're so serene. They're so calm in all kinds of situations. In Sahaja Yoga, we also use English affirmations to clear a blockage in a chakra. So two important affirmations for the right heart are, Mother Kundalini, please awaken the responsibility in me. So you don't mind taking on what appears to be a burden. You just accept that, no, I'm an adult. I have responsibilities, the things I have to look after. Maybe it's my family, my work, my society. And the other affirmation that we often say in Sahaja Yoga about the right heart is, Mother Kundalini, please awaken in me my awareness of the boundaries of good conduct. They're not external, they're internal. That somehow we always stay within the bounds. We always know just how far to go, how funny to be without being ridiculous, how serious to be without being boring, how, dynamic to be without being aggressive. Now, with all the chakras, they also have physical aspects. So when we clear the right heart, we're also clearing possible negativity that could affect the lungs, the throat, the trachea, and all the inner parts of our breathing system. So not the external nose, but the internal nasal passages, the internal parts of the ears, and the internal parts of the eyes. So these are all looked after by a right heart. And one of the symptoms, if there's a blockage in the right heart, is sometimes it's affecting the lungs. And so some people will suffer from asthma, and maybe they just need to give vibrations to their right heart chakra, and it could help. What could cause a problem with the right heart? In many cases, sadly, it's because we just don't have a really good relationship with our father, or there is some problem with the father, maybe even his physical health is not good. And so then if you're sensitive to vibrations, you might feel, oh, right heart, my right heart. What's going on with my father? So then how would you balance the right heart? A lot of it's just in how we behave. Since the essence of this chakra on the right side is our dignified behavior, it's just noticing, am I respectful? Am I really appreciating the people I know and the roles that they fulfill in life? And am I fulfilling my role in these relationships? So especially for us men, it's having that respect for our mothers, for our wives, and accepting the fact that, okay, if I have children, I have to be a father. What does that require? How do I really fulfill that role in life? And if I'm married, then how do I fulfill the role of being a husband with all that respect and love and care? So those are some of the qualities of the right heart chakra. And now let's devote a bit of time to just getting into a state of not thinking about the right heart or having ideas about it, but just enjoying a state of meditating together. So we can sit with our hands in our lap. One of the elements that we know helps clear the heart chakra and also the right heart aspect is air. So we can actually just put our attention on our breathing. And sometimes I notice when my Kundalini is actually on the move and this energy is soothing me down, I notice that my breathing becomes very relaxed, very deep and very slow. So let's just put attention on our breathing and just see, are we entering that state? Relaxed. So put attention on our Kundalini, this feminine energy, this mothering energy, below the navel at the base of the spine. We can use our two hands and use them together, left hand expressing our desire, right hand, our right side, our action, to raise the Kundalini, tie up this energy, do it a second time. See how relaxed and effortless you can be when doing this. If this is all new and strange to you, no problem. We have breakout rooms later in the program where you can ask somebody, what was he doing? Can you please explain? So our goal is bringing the attention above all our thoughts. Okay, now from the left hip up over the top of the head down to the right hip, the protection or the bandhan, 7 times. See what we're feeling in our hands, feeling cool or warm. If our hands are not telling us anything, see if we're quiet inside. A lot of clearing takes place by sitting, looking at the photograph of Shri Mataji, allowing your Kundalini to clear everything out. And of course, we can also accelerate some of this cleansing. Maybe there's been an extra load on our chakras, and Kundalini would welcome a little extra attention from us. So let's use the water and the earth element, represented by the salt and the water, in our foot soak. And let's put our feet in our foot soak. And just about everybody that I know of, including myself, has habits, patterns of thinking and acting. And we sometimes wonder, where is that coming from? Could be coming from the past. So let's together clear the left channel by putting our right hand towards the ground or the earth. Left hand just stretch gently with the palm up. If something comes into our attention from the past, it's a little bit upsetting or disturbing. In our state of silent meditation, we just watch it. We can remind ourselves, I am here in the present. Now we'll clear the right channel. So the right hand is resting on the lap with the palm up, left hand facing over the left shoulder. So maybe we read the newspaper today, looked at a website, and now we're thinking about it. So let's invite all the thoughts to go away. Become silent. Our pure silent attention is infinitely more powerful than any thought that we create in our head. And because we're putting attention on the right heart chakra, we can take our left hand and put it on a little bit to the right of our chest. Attention on our right heart. Invite the power of our Mother Kundalini to please awaken the enlightened qualities of the right heart. Mother Kundalini, please awaken in me my awareness and acceptance of the inner boundaries of conduct. That I sense how far to go, what's appropriate, what's good for my spiritual ascent. And then I abide by them, my own inner guidelines. Rest our hand on our lap again. Put our left hand over our head. Just see if our attention is there. The goal of everyone in this room right now is to be in this silence together. So allow that collective desire to sustain our attention. Try with the right hand. Am I thinking? Am I detecting that somebody else in this group of people is thinking? So let me become very silent. And my own silence will empower others to also be silent inside. The collective attention is very clear and very strong in this program right now. So now let's rinse our feet and set our foot soaking bowl aside, and we're going to be together for a few more minutes, and we can just sit together and enjoy some silent meditation. So the bucket can go away and dry our feet. Now we can just close our eyes, enjoy a few minutes together in silent meditation. Allow yourself to go deeper and deeper into the meditation. Every layer of heaviness, just letting it fall away. Now we can open our eyes. And in that state of inner silence and repose, enjoy the talk of Shri Mataji.
So the power of a person lies in bearing things. How much you can bear, how much you can undergo without feeling it. Like you are, say, in the jungle, you are happy. If you are in a palace, you are happy. If you are with this color or that color, if you are with this race or that race, if you are with this kind of life or that kind of life, you can bear it. And that bearing power gives you the caliber to have Sahaja Yoga. It's not that this is shown is not that is being suffered. Don't have to say, I suffer being like this. No, you don't suffer. It's just by the way. For a person who wants all the comforts, a person who wants to live with all the luxuries, but not with any kind of defects or any deficiencies, is a person, is a beggar, I would say, in every sense of the word. I mean, best things to get rid of problems is not to have them. In the sense, now I don't drive, so I have no problem of driving. I never telephone, so I don't have problems of telephones. I don't go to the banks, so I don't have problems of the banks. The best is, I don't have any income, so I have no problem of income tax. Whatever bothers you, you just don't have it. Why do you want to have it? Have it and then bother about it. It's very funny that you can get rid of anything that bothers you very easily in this world, so you need not have that kind of a thing on your head. But when the word problem, especially in the European community, problem is a very common word. But in English language, we never learned this word, problem. You see, only the problem was used when we were studying geometry. Geometrical problem. But we never knew there's a problem in life. Later on, when I came in contact with European community, they'll say, there's no problem. This is the problem. At least in one day, 100 times, they say problem word. So, for a problem, the solution is not to have that thing which gives you a problem. You can give up anything. Anything that you want, you can give up if you know how to detach yourself from that. Many people come and tell me, Mother, we have an ego. That's the problem. I said, then give up. I mean, it's simple. Why do you have it? As if, you see, they want to say that we have trouble with this thing, but still we are clinging on to it. Like we are afraid of a crocodile, but we want to put our foot into the mouth of the crocodile. And we have a problem that our foot will be eaten up by the crocodile. Now give up. But they will search out a crocodile, open the mouth and put the foot in it. And then come to me and say, Mother, we have a problem. My foot is in the mouth of the crocodile. To get to problems, you have to get to it. But without getting to it, how will you get a problem? Say, for example, people have very silly, stupid problems. Now, the first problem somebody may have, oh, I have to get my clothes pressed. What's the need? No problem, wear them as they are. Who looks at it? You see, there are all the people who have pressed clothes. Doesn't matter what is there if it is not pressed. It's a problem for them. It's silly things like that. You see, very silly things. But the greatest problem I think you have is your watch. In Switzerland, I shouldn't say so. You see, the problem is like this, that now you have to go to the airport. Now, as soon as you tell somebody, we have to go to the airport. Now, I have to go. You don't have to. Everybody gets sort of a jumping, as if standing on a jumping board. You see, all of them jumping like that. What's the matter? Mother, you have to go to the airport. So it's all right. I have to go. What's wrong with it? It's a problem. I said, what's the problem? I have to go. You just know that you don't have to go at all. You don't have to come to the airport. And the aeroplane, if it comes and doesn't take me, I'm not going to come back on your heads. So I'll stay in a hotel. Don't you worry. But why are you so excited about it? The way people are excited that I must catch the plane, sometimes I feel as if they want to get rid of me. So, this is a problem for people who are very meticulous. Now, supposing I say, I know that the plane won't leave me. I know, because I know many things. So I have no problems. But supposing, even if you think the plane you may not get. So it may not get. But if it gets you, all right. If it doesn't get you, it's all right. So where is the problem? Either it will take you or it will not take you. What is in between? Where is the problem? I still don't understand. Either it will work out or it will not work out. Keep two possibilities. That's the only two possibilities. What is the third possibility that gives you the problem, you tell me? Say somebody owes me money, all right. So either he will give me or he may not give me. What is the problem? The problem is that you call it a problem and want to avoid to face the truth. If you face the truth, you will know one thing, that see, now this man has to give me money, all right, I'll go and face it. I'll tell him, sir, you have to give me the money. You have to pay me. This is your duty. And if you don't pay me, you are doing wrong. You get at him and face him and tell him. But you won't do that. You'll sit at home, oh God, it's a problem. I have to, you see, that man is not giving money. Oh God, that's a problem. Sitting here, hitting your head all the time. How will you get it? If you face it directly, then you'll be amazed. There's no problem for anything. Say your car fails. So it fails. Get down, enjoy yourself nicely till somebody comes along, takes you. Or if, supposing you don't get some lift, all right, stay there overnight. What is it? No tiger is going to eat you. And if the tiger has to eat you, it will eat. Where is the problem? Still I can't see. I can't see the problem. If tiger has to eat, that's already destined that the tiger has to eat. In any case, nobody dies. You'll be born again. If you look at it from that angle, then you'll be surprised. Most of the problems do not exist. They are like bubbles, created by our own thinking, the waves of our thinking. This is the problem, that is the problem. Like today they said there is no hall on such and such date, all right. Where are you having the hall? There. If there's no hall, let us have it in the open.
And now we can keep our eyes closed. Let's place our left hand, the palm, on our right heart. And here we'll say the two affirmations that we heard Mark talk about earlier today. Mother Kundalini, please establish a sense of responsibility within me. Please establish the boundaries of good conduct. May all my actions be righteous. We can bring our left hand back in our lap. With our eyes closed, we'll take our attention to the top of our head, to the Sahasrara. And we'll sit in silence for another minute. Gently open our eyes. And now we can raise our Kundalini and take a bandhan. And now on to some announcements. So in our session next Tuesday, we'll be talking about the left Vishuddhi, which is right here in our left shoulder. So this is where we store our guilt. So in the session on Tuesday, we'll learn how to get rid of that, because as you see on the slide, guilt robs us of our energy. We are in our second session for the year, where we meet every Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays at 8:45 Eastern. At the same time, same link, we also meet every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, where we have a foot soak session. On the next slide here, you're seeing a QR code. You can scan this to get to our website, where you have a host of information. We have handouts there. We have all links to all the recordings. We also have any upcoming sessions. So lots of information there for you to check out. We have a WhatsApp group that you can join, where we share information of upcoming programs. There's inspirational messages shared there. So if you'd like, you can join that group. You can also request a mentor by filling the form, link for which is shared in the chat. And we have the handout for the heart chakra available for you. So this is also on our website. You've probably seen this in the last session or so, but this has a lot of information on the heart chakra and all the information that has been shared with you in the last few sessions. And now we'll be taken to the breakout rooms, where you'll have a chance to meditate with others, with Sahaja Yoga practitioner, possibly other people like yourself. Any questions you have can be answered. You can meditate and clear out your chakras. So please stay on, and you'll be taken to the workshop sessions. Thank you so much.